For years, there has been a lot of discussion about what to do with the Scajaquada Expressway in Buffalo and whether in its current form it really benefits the community. But nailing down an exact plan for the Scajaquada has been almost as challenging as pronouncing the name itself, at least if you're not a local. However, after all these years, we're finally at the point where designs have now been drawn up and the public is getting a first chance to look at them. Channel 2's Rob Hackford spoke with a lot of people tonight to get their take on the future of the corridor. A big night, Rob.
Yeah, certainly, Michael. There were 4 options presented as well by the Greater Buffalo Niagara Regional Transportation Council and the engineering firm working on this project. They include leaving the expressway as is, but making improvements around it. There's also an option to replace it with a boulevard. Then there are 2 options that include removing either just a portion of it through Delaware Park or the entire thing. It was a packed meeting tonight with a lot of thoughts on each option.
I think it's amazing. I mean, I'm 23 years old, and if this whole thing has been in production for 20 years, it's amazing that we're finally starting to see some progress.
I like the thing where it's open all the way. That's what Olmsted designed. Let's go with that.
I think the ideas proposed today were good. I like the fact that they were diverse and giving you options.
I think get rid of all of it or reduce it to a boulevard.
I think that full removal is now the option I'm leaning towards, which surprises me, to be honest.
A lot of people like the park and use it for so many things, and to have cars whipping through there, or even trucks, that's not what we wanted.
I think that diverting traffic away from the 198 is not a bad option, because even if that might be a little stressful to those side streets at first, overall, growth comes from discomfort.
There needs to be more representation of the people that the highway is most impacting. It's important for me to be here because historically, Black and brown people are just not represented enough in how our communities are designed and developed.
I agree that, the Scajaquada was convenient for a while, and it is certainly convenient if I'm going from, Main Street at Canisius down to like Elmwood, but taking another street would do the exact same thing.
Even though there were several different plans out, at first my gut kind of told me to go with the partial removal. I thought slow progress would be better, but I think it's important not to be hesitant about change. It's important to be realistic, but I think to make large changes, I think that's what our city needs, so I'm glad it has this amount of attention.
Well, a lot of opinions and a lot of options. Now, these can be mixed and matched, so the final draft that's supposed to come out this summer will likely be different than what neighbors saw tonight. When that final draft does come out, though, it next goes to the state for approval. Then there's another public comment period. So although we are seeing some progress, Michael, it will still be a long road ahead.
Yeah, no doubt, Rob. Thank you.